So 2 down and back to the top of the lineup for Stephen Kwan. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball. Deep right field. Does it have enough into the wind? Way back. Home run, Kwan. Boy, you didn't think anyone would get one out to right unless they really crushed it, and Kwan did. Home run number 1 for Kwan. And those adjustments that he made a year ago, allowing for more power, more home runs, we see evidence here today.
There's another hit. Machado drives one to left. And a great throw to third base. Ramirez tags out a rise. Stephen Kwan, the Gold Glover, showing off the golden arm that time. Kwan able to get over, into the gap, cut it off, and look at the perfect strike to third baseman Jose Ramirez. Stephen Kwan will lead it off for Cleveland. Hard hit ball up the middle and through. And Stephen Kwan, for the second game in a row, leads it off for Cleveland by reaching, this time by hit. Kwan drives one to deep right field. Slater back. He's out of room. It's out of here. Stephen Kwan with the Guardians' second 2-run homer of the game. It's his second on the year, and their lead is now 4-1. That's one way to solve your problem of hitting with runners in scoring position. Just hit one out of the park. There's a liner into left field. Here comes John Kenzie Noel. Bo Naylor stops at third. Everybody moves up 90 feet, and it's 5-1 Cleveland as Stephen Kwan has collected his third hit of the day and his third run batted in. Stephen Kwan with the squeeze bunt, coming down from third and scoring is Bo Naylor. And the Guardians extend their lead to 6-1.
Give Kwan another base knock on the bunt.
His fourth hit and fourth run batted in.
And the pitcher couldn't do anything. He just decides to hold it. He knew that the Bo was going to score. He's had some kind of day.
But they only managed 1 run. There's a ball launched deep right field. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is goodbye. It may have left out onto Utah Street. Stephen Kwan juices one for his third home run of the year. A 2-run smash makes it 4-0 Cleveland.
It was just a matter whether it was going to be fair or foul. But it ended up staying fair and getting out of here, and that's a big 2-pointer.
So, let's go.
Stephen Kwan sending one to deep right field. Reynolds back looking at gone. Not only can Ben Lively pitch, but you put a headset on him and he's instant offense. That's his 4th home run of the year. And now he takes over the team lead with 14 runs batted in.
I'll tell you what, people try to keep throwing him fastballs in, and he keeps turning them around and hitting them right down the right field line.
Aaron Judge leads off the 8th inning for New York. And a fly ball to left field. Stephen Kwan breaking in. He dives and makes a great catch.
Did he catch it?
The Gold Glover robs Aaron Judge of a leadoff single here in the 8th inning.
Boy, he got the glove right underneath just in time. Coming up on the backhand side, and he does. He picks it up off the ground. A nice play by Kwan. Right into the webbing and rolls over on it so he doesn't hurt his wrists or anything. So you got second and third and 1 out.
Infield in, top of the order, Stephen Kwan. Look toward left field, that's going to get down off the end of the glove of Story. And scoring the go-ahead run is Will Wilson.
My goodness.
5-4 Cleveland. Give Kwan another hit with a runner in scoring position. It was just beyond the reach of Trevor Story.
That ball could not have been hit more than 35 miles an hour off the bat.
Crushed. And a one-hop the wall. Kwan's got a good arm. His throw to second base is in plenty of time, and they got him. Oh, I mean to tell you, Guerrero was out from me to you.
Do not run on that man there. He does so well. Just a nice play by Kwan. Just another assist. Seems like he gets one every other day.
His only time up, and he hits one into left field. Kwan closing. He dives and makes the catch. Tumbling to the turf and hanging on, and Ben Lively said, "That's my man with the Gold Glove out there."
Yeah, beautiful catch. Had it timed, and he just picks it up off the ground and just rolls over the top.
So that'll bring Stephen Kwan to the plate. He's been on base all 3 times. He reached on an error back in the 1st inning, doubled in the 3rd, and singled in the 4th.
Look at
Kwan
that.
hits that one well.
That's out.
To right. That one is indeed out. Stephen Kwan, the solo home run. Number 5 on the year for Kwani. And the Guardians are within a run.
2-0. He was sitting down. It's almost like he knew it was coming. And it was just a great at-bat.
Left field, it's deep. Kwan is racing back and makes a great catch on the warning track. He quickly unloads the ball back to the infield. What a play by Steven Kwan on that dead run.
Did you see him make an adjustment? He was running east and west. He was running east, and he had to break back. Cuts it back out and has the running catch right there.
Arch, that's way more difficult than he made it look.
Hit hard to left. Kwan got a great jump on it. How about that catch? Oh, the Gold Glover leaping in the air and pulling it in. A couple of fine defensive gems for Steven Kwan right out of the gate. Right field, well struck, can zone back, looking up, it is gone! Steven Kwan out of the tarp in right center field, the second solo homer of the inning. Back-to-back jacks, 2-0 Guardians.
Well, Derek Thomas did his job, right? He started getting the boys fired up out there. That's fantastic. Again, hunting the ball in the middle part of the plate. Steven Kwan, you saw him get the head out early in the count.
The 1-2. Left field, Kwan makes the running catch this time.
Double play. There it is.
Double play! There's your Gold Glove left fielder. He charged in, never broke stride, and then rifled a perfect throw to second base.
You can see this ball had enough topspin on it. Thank goodness it hung up there for it. Steven Kwan did not skip a beat. Textbook work there by Steven Kwan.
Rafael Devers traded to San Francisco, blockbuster deal. He represents the winning run at second base in his Giants debut in the bottom of the 9th inning, and now there are 2 down as the tying run fails to try and score. They're not going to challenge the arm of Steven Kwan after what he just did an inning ago.
What set this up, you can see. Look at him hustling over to not only get to this baseball, but he's able to get his body around that ball, set his feet on the run, and make a quality enough throw that they had to shut that down.
Use some choice language. Liner to left, Kwan makes the great catch. Tagging up and coming home to score is Rooker. It's 4-2, but Kwan saved potentially a much bigger inning. If that's over his head, that's an RBI double, and they're still cooking. Now there are 2 down.
Again, you nailed it. This is a really, really good catch. Pretty much full extension right there.
There's a drive to left field by Straw. It's deep. Kwan looking up. It's off the top. Kirk coming to third. They might get him. The throw in time. Kirk out by plenty.
But he plays that wall. He gets the ball on the first hop every single time.
What did you call it yesterday?
That's the Kwan wall.
Kwan wall.
The wall of Kwan.
No offense to Albert Bell, but that's Kwan's wall.
All it takes. Look at this. Here's another one.
Tattooed.
Yep.
Deep right. Off the wall.
Oh, no. Get going, man.
Hedges around third. He will score. Kwan into third with a 2-out RBI triple.
It's a hit parade here in Cleveland today.
5 extra base hits in this inning, and they mixed in the measly single. That was heavy. But I'll tell you what, he came around to score, and you can see the pressure's off. They're relaxed. They're having fun now.
Left field slugged pretty well. Back goes Kwan, still going back. He leaps up and makes the catch. Banged into the wall, held on, and the side is retired in order. The Gold Glover, Steven Kwan. And let's hope he's an all-star at the end of the day. What a play by Kwani. And 2 on with 1 out. Ripped to right field, base hit. Coming around third, Daniel Schneemann will score. On his way to third is Rocchio. He'll stop there. It's an RBI double for Steven Kwan, his 3rd hit of the game, and the Guardians have a lead, 1-0.
How about that? Leave it to Kwani. That's the hardest ball he's hit all day.
Came with a fastball, and Kwan lifts it to right field. Talkman gathering himself, tagging is Martinez. He's coming home. The throw is cut off, and the Guardians take the lead 6-5. Left field, near the line. Long run for Kwan. Oh, what a catch he just made. The All-Star made up for a play earlier in the game with a dynamite effort right here in the 10th.
And that was a fair ball. He had a long way to go, and he's able to get that glove underneath. And it is fair. That would have been trouble.
left field, drilled deep into the corner. Kwan plays it well. Strong throw to second base, and they got him. Urias thrown out by the Gold Glover Stephen Kwan. The only question was, could Schneemann slap the tag on him quick enough? And he did.
That's the wall of Kwan out there. He turns and makes a perfect throw for another assist for him.
Line drive, base hit center field. Here comes Bo around third. Rugi waves him home. Throw to the plate. Safe. Stephen Kwan delivers the tie-breaking 2-out RBI single in the 8th.
Boy, those are so nice. You know, and Mullins normally, he's got a great arm out there, but he short hops that catcher, an awfully tough one to get. And he goes in sliding safely, and they will take the lead here in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs.
Stephen Kwan checks in 10th in the American League with 106 hits on the season. Fly ball right field, well hit. O'Neill back, looking up. Goodbye. The Guardians are on the board on Stephen Kwan's 7th home run of the year.
Well, Kwani got him the first time they played. He was able to hit a home run off Morton, and guess what? He does it again.
Well, Charlie Morton has served up 14 of them on the season, and the Guardians get a little bit of that momentum back here in inning number 3.
Yeah, one swing gets you on the board. That gives a little energy to that dugout.
Stephen Kwan leads it off. Kwan took Morton deep in the 3rd inning when the Guardians scored 2 runs.
Oh,
Kwan
my
with a
goodness.
low fly ball, and we are back to even at 3. His 2nd home run of the afternoon. And now 8 on the season. Look at him. How about a 3rd, right?
I'll take it.
The Orioles' Achilles heel as a pitching staff has been giving up the long ball. And Stephen Kwan has gotten him twice here today. 6th homer in the series for Cleveland.
Lifted to deep right field. Rave going back. Looks up. It's gone. Stephen Kwan with a 2-run shot. 9th home run of the season. The Guardians now lead 6-2.
Stephen Kwan showing some great power. That was a no-doubter. 3rd in the last 3 games. He had that 2-home run game the other day in Baltimore. That thing just drops right into the bat path. Huge hit for Stephen Kwan.
Line drive, base hit, left field. Kwan up with it. He's throwing home. Here comes Lee, and he is out at the plate. Stephen Kwan with a one-hop throw to Bo Naylor, who had to go behind the dish. Stephen Kwan 1 for 3, singled and scored in the 4th. Right
There
back
you
up
go.
the middle and through. Go ahead, run around third. C.J. Kapis will score. The throw to third is not in time, where Rocchio gets in safely, and Kwan takes 2nd on the throw, and the Guardians lead it 3-2.
That's what we're talking about. And he's been getting the ball up, and it's been middle of the plate. This one just sneaks through.
Ramirez with a liner to left. Kwan will play it on the bounce. They're going to wag him at home. Here's a throw to the plate, and he is out at home. Stephen Kwan comes up with a good throw to the dish. And Bo Naylor slaps the tag on Wagaman before he can get to the plate. And we stay tied at 3 in the American League with 123 hits. And he drives one to deep right field. Back is Johnson. He's out of room. It's out of here, and the Guardians strike right back. Could be one of those nights, Arch.
Yes, indeed. That didn't take long, and this guy can get it up to 97, 98 with a good fastball. But Kwan comes back, gets into double digits. He hits his 10th, and that's a nice way to strike back. First hitter of the ball game. Attaboy.
Kwani was on a home run binge there for a while. That's drilled deep left. Kwan reaches up. He made a leaping effort to pull it in. And he robs Cody Freeman of extra bases. It would have been his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, Cody's going to realize real quick you got to pick on somebody else.
Look at the jump and look at the finish.
Look at the distance he had to go, too. That's quite a distance right there for Stephen Kwan. Great first step. Just makes things look so easy.
This ball is smoked out to left center. Kwan lays out, and Stephen Kwan flashes a Gold Glove. Oh, that is a spectacular catch. Wow.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss by Ramirez. And the throw down, not in time. Kwani with his 2nd stolen base on the night. 2 down after Ramirez strikes out.
There's the pitch up elevated. That was out of the strike zone. So he did a nice job going to Jose. Started him off slider, got him to swing at the changeup, and got him out on a high fastball as Kwan steals the bag.
Line drive and a base hit center field. That'll get at least 1 home. They're going to wave home Rocchio. He steams toward the plate without a throw. All the way down to third base goes Hedges. And the Guardians strike first and lead 2-0 on a bullet single by Stephen Kwan.
Yeah, he got ahead of Steven with the fastball, and then he comes and spins him one up there, and he left it too much of the plate. Kwan, he just dropped the barrel head of the bat on it. Take advantage, add on.
Bouncing ball, left side of the infield.
Done.
Long throw by Williams, not in time. Guardians take the lead on the infield RBI single by Stephen Kwan. And it's 3-2 Cleveland in the 9th.
That's what you do right there. He tried to run one in on his hands, and he just fought it off. And they were playing him over. He didn't hit it hard enough for them to get to it. He beats it out. He gets the run home. Look where the shortstop is. He just was he was looking at that hole right from the get-go. And boy, that gets the run home. That is beautiful. Where can you find the pickles?
They're throughout the ballpark. I didn't get the information. Let's see if Kwan can run this one down.
He got that one.
2 down. Great play by Stephen Kwan. He came racing in. And the key there is to get that glove out before you roll over on it.
Yeah, watch him put it out, but you know what? He didn't have time to run through that one. He had to go after it and get on the ground. But he had a nice roll to finish it up.
As Robertson drives one to deep left, this is trouble. Kwan's back. He leaps up and makes an incredible catch against the wall. Oh, just give him the gold glove right now. Stephen Kwan robbing Will Robertson of extra bases. That's a fair ball. Down the right field line. That'll get a run home. Rocchio will score. Kwan on his way to second. He'll have to stop there. Tigers got a fortuitous kick. That ball hit the sidewall.
Well, you couldn't ask for anything more than that to start this inning. You get the runner, you get him in, you trade positions, and they got the run home. So that's one to start. Now you got to add on.
Oh boy, that has hit a ton. Deep left center field, on the run, Kwan! Oh my goodness, he got there. He ran it down from out of nowhere. He truly came out of left field.
Yeah, he sure did.
Kwan trying to dump one to left. Fair ball! Down the line it goes. Around third, Fry will score. Kwan into second base with a 2-out RBI double. And the Guardians have scored all 5 tonight with 2 out.
And nothing wrong with a little insurance.
Kwan jumps it, drills it, deep right field, go ball, get out of here! It's gone! A leadoff homer for Stephen Kwan, his 11th home run on the season.
Boy, he jumped a 2-0 fastball.
Up foul. Kwan, oh, what a running basket catch! He never gave up on it. He was closing in on the rolled up tarp, but he did not give in. Makes the catch.
They have 3 hits, now they have 4. Stephen Kwan's first hit of the series. Into the right field corner, he's going to pull up at second base as it's played back in by Perez. Now a chance for some insurance. Schneemann hits it hard in right field. Now bring home Kwan. Schneemann into second. It's 3-1 Guardians. That's a well-hit ball to right. Fair ball and a bounce all the way to the wall. It's a double for Kwan.
Yeah, with that changeup that Tommy throws a lot, sometimes it hangs up there. Kwan sees it up. That's a pitch he loves to hit. Keeps the hands inside the ball.